After years of avoiding the American legal system, Joran Sloot, the chief suspect in Natalee Holloway's disappearance, in a T-shirt, jeans, and handcuffs, pleading not guilty to extortion and wire fraud charges. Each charge carrying a 20-year sentence if he's convicted.
18 years to the day, almost, and to have Joran Sloot here in Natalee Holloway's hometown, finally to have justice served, it's just surreal.
Today, the family showing up in court to see Sloot face to face.
Say thank you for your continued support. We greatly appreciate it.
Natalee's mother, Beth, sat stoically a few rows back, staring occasionally at Sloot roughly 10 feet away. She's never given up hope in the search for justice, telling NBC News in 2015.
What I care about is information as to what happened to Natalee, and I just try to stay focused on the facts.
Sloot has never been charged with Holloway's murder, although he was among the last people to see her alive in Aruba back in 2005. That's when Holloway was on a high school graduation trip. The charges against him tied to an FBI sting operation in 2010, where he's accused of accepting $25,000, promising to tell Holloway's family how she died and where to find her remains. John Q. Kelly, the Holloway's longtime attorney, met with Sloot in Aruba.
He took me to the location where he said Natalee was buried. About a week later, he indicated that it was all a hoax, which was sort of his MO along with everybody. Get the money and then say it's a hoax and, avoid criminal prosecution.
The person whose office issued the indictment in the first place against Sloot, former U.S. attorney in Alabama and current NBC News legal analyst, Joyce Vance.
This was an opportunity to hold him accountable without being able to pursue something more serious.
That's right. Originally, this looked, like something that you would characterize as being awful but lawful. And then as the team began to dig deeper, they realized, no, there's a prosecutable federal crime here.
Just last month, the Peruvian government, where Sloot has been serving time for the murder of a different woman, granted a temporary surrender, setting into motion this wild scene at the airport in Lima, where Sloot's handcuffs were removed and he was handed over to U.S. authorities. Then arriving later that day at an Alabama airport, flanked by a team of federal agents, before being whisked away by motorcade to a jail just outside Birmingham, now set to remain in detainment throughout the trial in Alabama.
Whatever the outcome of the trial here, we do know that Sloot is headed back to Peru once these judicial proceedings are over, and that he has a murder sentence there that will not be finished until 2038. And then only after that, Aaron, would he come back to the United States to potentially serve any sentence here. As for my conversations with Natalee Holloway's brother, Matt, he really captured it the best. He said, yes, this is a semblance of justice. But then his wife stepped in and said, we want convictions, but what we really want are answers. And we want to know where Natalee is. It's the latest here in Birmingham. Aaron, back to you.
Sam Brock for us in Alabama. Thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.